Let's hit the beach, dude! Let's go surfing, dude! All the way down in Goo Lagoon! Which only needs 10 golden spatulas to access. Alright. Off to the beach!
Goo Lagoon. A sun-drenched beach of sludge at the bottom of the sea. But all is not well here on Paradise.
Yeah, because robots are attacking our paradise. Ah, hello, Hammer. Goodbye, Hammer. Alright, yeah, we're gonna be using the Bubble Bash quite often during this level. And we meet yet another new robot. This one has an umbrella attached to his head. Oh, and it has glasses! That must mean it's a nerd! It's a nerd robot! Youch! Yeah, that lightning's gotta be pretty painful. Anyway, this robot is called Monsoon. He'll have a lightning attack, and the best way to defeat him as Spongebob is to Bubble Bash him. Like so. Yeah, that wasn't too hard. Ah, look, there's Larry. He's probably got a task for us to do.
SpongeBob, do I look burned?
Well, you do look a little red.
Barnacles! That darn robot.
Robot?
Yeah, a big robot stole everybody's sunscreen.
Oh no! Everyone will burn, and then they'll get all itchy and peel.
Or, you know, they could just go to the nearest grocery store and get some more sunscreen.
Exactly! You can't spend a day at the beach without sunscreen. That sun is way too hot. That robot is out on the island. Nobody can get to him. SpongeBob, maybe you can use those sun reflectors to point the sun's rays on that robot. If you hit one of the buttons on the side of a lifeguard tower, the reflector will turn. Connect all the towers and the light will shoot right out of the big reflector on the island. Then all you have to do is swim out to the island and turn the big reflector onto the robot. I'll stay here and protect the babes.
But I, can't swim.
Yeah, unfortunately, Larry forgot to acquire that SpongeBob can't swim, but don't worry, we'll find another way over there.
Need a hand.
So basically what you have to do is Bubble Bash these buttons on these lifeguard towers to guide the sunbeam all the way to that island. Hold on. All the way to that island over there, so we can press the last one. Oh, dang it, I forgot. I hit the water instead of the guy. Here we go. There we go. And he's pretty bouncy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, now we hit the second button. All right, now this one's a little tricky because... why am I hitting the goo? Sorry, my apologies. Oh, let me get this shiny object right here. Whoa, whoa! Oh, okay, I thought I was gonna land in the goo. Hey, look, there's that hammer robot that stole all our sunscreen. Don't get too comfortable over there, I'm coming for ya. Anyway, you wanna press this button, not the other one, because the other button will lead to here, and then, yeah, any button you press on that lifeguard tower over there won't lead you to another lifeguard tower. If that even makes sense to you at all.
Button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
One final button to press before, well, not the final button, but the last button here, and then we can move on to other stuff. There we go. Oh, and this sign basically just says that you can get to the other side of the island through a different way, but you'll see what that is later. Right now, I want to get some robots destroyed. Oh, one cool thing about these umbrellas is if you spin them, they actually twirl you. And especially if you find one of these, you can spin on it. Isn't that cool? Okay, let's continue. I better get Patrick because there's a sock I can only get to with his abilities. So let's go over to the bus stop and switch to Patrick. All right, Patrick, I need your help. I need you to complete a task that SpongeBob can't do. So basically, if you throw a watermelon at the button, some towel platforms will appear. And you just repeat this for the next 3 rounds. But they'll actually start moving and such, so the difficulty will get harder as you keep going. Okay, one more round. Get past these. Whoa. All right. Almost there. Oh, there's the sock. I can almost smell it. There we go. If you remember the last episode, you'll probably recall that I returned socks to Patrick for a golden spatula, but I accidentally glitched the game and it didn't give me a golden spatula that one time. So, yeah, I might be screwed if I want to try and 100% the game. So, yeah, that was my original goal, but now I'm starting to think that maybe it might not happen. But who knows? Maybe the game will glitch back and give me that golden spatula anyway. There's Mrs. Puff. No doubt she has another task for us.
Oh no! The children's balloons have been overfilled. They're carrying the children out of control.
I don't know, Mrs. Puff. It looks like they're having a lot of fun.
Yeah, come on. It doesn't look like they're in terrible danger or anything.
Yes, too much fun if you ask me. You can save the children by bubble bashing each of the balloons. Bubble bash all the balloons, then come see me for a reward.
Can do, Mrs. Puff.
Well, if we're getting a golden spatula out of it, I guess it's worth it. All right, here's our first kid. Sorry to disrupt your fun, but I need to do this in the name of getting a golden spatula. All right, there's another one. Let's see. I think he'll be able to come all the way over here. Yes, yes, yes. Oh. All right, looks like I'll have to... There we go. All right, that's kid number 2. Huh. All right, now let's get kid number 3.
That sinking feeling.
There we go. There's another monsoon on our horizon. Destroy the Duplicatron. Get the shiny object. And let's destroy these robots down here. That was easy. Okay, there are definitely 2 more kids all the way out here, but I want to do something as Patrick first before I continue on. Yeah, I know. You're probably thinking, haven't you used Patrick already not too long ago? Yes. Yes, I have. But it's all worth it in the name of golden spatulas. Okay. So if you stack these stone tikis on top of each other, you'll be able to get up there, and there's a hidden task you can do.
Up we go!
You know, beforehand, before I knew this existed, I actually used to get to that area just by jumping off the castle that you see right over here. But it doesn't always work because sometimes I find myself landing in the goo, which is never good. Okay, let's pay the toll to the clam, and we'll activate a button that we can press. Oh,
Push the big shiny
I thought I missed it for a minute. And now it's just a matter of navigating these platforms in order to... Whoa! Oh my gosh. I thought I was gonna land in the goo for a minute. There's our first golden spatula of Goo Lagoon. Now, one thing I actually appreciate about the rehydrated remake that this game doesn't do is that they actually include a bouncy pad for you to bounce all the way back through instead of just going back over these platforms again. But at least, you know, even if you die, you won't lose that golden spatula. So that's at least a plus. But let's switch back to Spongebob.
Uh-oh, I can't swim!
All right, let's take care of this next monsoon robot and hope we don't get struck. There we go. All right. I think this kid is coming right here. All right, easy now. Easy. Easy. Oh, come on! Come into my flight pattern. Or come over here. I want to bash you. Well, I want to bash the balloons, not actually bash you. Okay, easy now. There we go. All right, that's kid number 4, and there's one more kid over here. Let's see. I think it'll... No, not really. Maybe over here? Okay, yeah. And don't worry, that kid is not harmed. He's just swimming in the water. He hasn't been killed or anything. Let's get back over to Mrs. Puff.
My hero! You've saved the children. Here's a golden spatula as a reward.
Why, thank you, Mrs. Puff. I'll gladly oblige. Now, it's gonna take me a little time to get back to where I was, so I'll do a quick title card jump cut.
5 minutes later.
There are those pesky floaty dragons again. And gasp, another monsoon! Take this! That was easy. Alright, now if we get up here, there's a hidden sock right up here.
Another find for Patrick!
Okay, now let's go see Bubble Buddy, because I think he has a task for us.
SpongeBob, I heard that you were collecting golden spatulas.
Yes, Bubble Buddy, I am. Have you seen one?
Why, yes! We were having a sandcastle contest, and somebody put a golden spatula on the top.
I have a pretty suspicious feeling that, you know, one kid managed to make this whole big platformy sandcastle in, like, maybe a day.
If I had a castle, I'd name it Fort Pattytown III, and Fort Pattytown III would have a big bake sale every Monday.
One can dream, SpongeBob. One can dream.
The golden spatula?
Oh, at the top of the sandcastle, right! That should be easy to reach.
Well, perhaps you should see for yourself.
Yes, let's see in this sandcastle that was obviously built by one person and not a whole entire team of people or fish, whatever you'd like to call it, that worked tirelessly over days to create this masterpiece.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push. Water rising. Must
Oh
get
no, the
to
water is rising! The water is rising! We're gonna drown! Don't worry, I've actually done this plenty of times before. It's actually not as hard as you think. I'll go ahead and get across. And uh-oh, hammer robot spawned!
I get it!
Okay, now I gotta wait for this floaty dragon to puff out fire. Thank you. That takes care of that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, okay. I only did that because, you know, there's something I need to do as Patrick. There's a sock up there. So, I'll just go ahead and grab it. Switch to Patrick. And let's go ahead and do the same thing again. Make our way across the sandcastle moat or interior or something like that. Alright. Defeat this hammer robot. Let's just wait for the water to rise. And rise. And rise and yeah, good. Alright, then we can freeze it and I can grab this sock up here. Oh, goody, another one. Let me go ahead and destroy this hammer robot too so he doesn't get in my way. Okay, now I'm just gonna wait for this water to drain and get back to being a Spongebob again. Back to where I last started.
1 bus stop character change later.
Alright, as you were, SpongeBob. As you were. Nothing like climbing on the top of the sandcastle, avoiding these beach balls that are trying to hurt me. There we go. But it's not over yet. Oh no! More beach balls! Alright, can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? I know these balls are trying to get me. Oh! Woo! Beware of the beach balls! Alright, now we don't have to deal with beach balls ever again. And there's the golden spatula that Bubble Buddy was talking about. There's a shiny object right here, so I'll go ahead and get that for the taking. And, oh, hang on. And there's another sock that's on the tippy top of this sandcastle, so I'll go ahead and grab that. And bounce! There we go. And escape the... Woo! I tried to create a movie scene where SpongeBob jumps and it's like the cool guy doesn't look at explode. You know what? I'm being geeky. I apologize.
Hey, guess what? You're awesome! If you've been watching me for a while and haven't subscribed yet, I would probably recommend that you do. I hope to keep making more videos like this in the future, and I thank you for helping me grow as a channel. Until next time, I will see you all in the next video.